And
We're here.
We're here.
Hi, everybody. Happy middle of September Wednesday.
Yeah, first though, we need to do, it's hard to believe it's been 23 years.
September 11th. I signed my pay authorization today, and you had to date it, and I was like, wow. It didn't even dawn on me, yeah.
23 years since that happened.
It's one of those, I know exactly where I was when I got that news. I
was at work in D.C., yeah.
I was at work right down the street, but it's very sombering.
Yes, it was. It was.
Hopefully, if any of you were very personally affected by that, you've gotten through today as well as you can, and that time is making things a little bit easier. I don't know that you ever get over that kind of thing, but
I don't know that I'll ever get over
oh,
it.
no, it's awful. Well, what do you say?
So on a happier note.
Well, has everyone started their knitting? We have started to pick up really going now. And we've seen it in our customers. They're coming in, they're buying, good substantial project, oh, I want to make this, or I want to make this for Christmas, or I want to make this sweater.
Yeah, Christmas knitting has started.
Really started to pick up. So that's kind of fun. I like to see what everybody does. I always like to have ideas that I'm going to do this Christmas knitting, and I have Christmas knitting. I could do 17 Christmases with the knitting that I have that never got knitted. Anyway, so we have a couple of questions today for you guys. We're putting our next roster of classes, a big roster of classes, up on the books. And we just want to make sure that we're serving you with what you want and getting, as many skills that people need covered and that kind of thing. So one of my questions deals with this shawl right here. This is a Stephen King.
No, Stephen
West. Knew that was going to be wrong. Stephen King. It's not a horror shawl.
Stephen West.
Stephen West shawl. This was made by our good friend and customer Shirley. And this is all lots of different slip stitches, and it's got some lace work in it, and it's just really pretty. It's done. She did it in earth, and I can't tell you how light this feels, how good it feels. Anyway, we're either going to do this shawl or a shawl. Who's that by? That Moss Blossom? Not Tin Can.
Pine.
Woolen Pine. So if you want to throw a comment in sometime about I'd rather see a Stephen West shawl or the Woolen Pine shawl, and you can look the Woolen Pine one up. That's real pretty. That's kind of a introductory lace kind of thing, and some baubles and some garter stitch. It's very pretty. But both of them are done in fingering, and this one would take probably a little bit more time. We'd have a few more classes than with the Woolen Pine one, but it is, Shirley's never going to see this. I'm walking right out of here, isn't it? It's not that cool today, though.
No, it's not.
So we're wondering about that, which one that would go over. And then if you would rather see, we've done a lot of fingerless mitts classes, but fingerless mitts were so popular last November. We had so many people doing them. But we were thinking, well, we'll put up a fingerless mitt class for some of our friends that haven't made the mitts before and don't know how to do the gussets and that kind of thing. Or would you rather see a mitten? We haven't done a closed mitten class in a long time. So the one I have in mind is a real simple Fair Isle design, overall design on a mitten. It would be cute, 2 colors, and that it would be cute. So kind of wondering about that. What else with classes? If you're a beginning knitter and you've gone through beginning knitting, what do you want to make? Do you want to jump in with a hat? Do you want to do a cowl? Everybody says they want to make a scarf, but in all honesty, scarves take so long. Scarves are long, long, long things. And that's a commitment.
It's a commitment, and you don't really need a class for...
No, you learn it, and then it just keeps going.
Yeah.
But we could do cowls, we can do hats. We've done both before. They're very successful. Those are always fun classes. Or if you're a beginning knitter, do you want to start more with like a shawl or
Do you want a
Do you want
sweater?
to jump in with a beginning sweater? I mean, there is a bug here that is making me crazy. So we just kind of want to know where you want to go with it. And then on the crochet side, you know, what are our crocheters? What are you looking for? Do you want granny square projects? Do you want something that's not granny square? Have you been granny squared to death? Do you want the little amigurumis? Do you, what are you thinking about? And just let us know, because we do have like our open roster to get filled up that we want to get going. And classes are always fun in the winter. It's always cozy and it's always fun to come in and knit. And then what else did we want to tell everybody today? Our needle toppers have come in for our friends that have joined the Needle Topper Club. I haven't seen them because I'm in that, so I have to have the surprise along with everybody else, but I can't wait. Apparently, Octobers are great, but Novembers are even better.
Yeah,
so,
that is true.
So I'm really excited about that. Remember, if you joined that, you are getting those exclusive to the club, so we'll get that started in October.
October 1st.
Yeah. I just want to do a personal little shout out. If you are in book club and you plan on coming to book club, but you would like your clues emailed to you because you do like Knit Companion, something like that, if you could just drop the shop a line, or you've got my text information on the information that I gave you at the last meeting, I'll be happy to send those to you, because several people have done that. I didn't even think about that. And also to tell you that if you're knitting that first clue, and I know a lot of you are like, can we get the second clue? No, you're not doing that. We're going to get it once a month. I'd give them all to you right now, but Cathy said no. Make her the bad guy. You can weave your ends in as you go. So if you're doing that, you might as well weave them in now, because you got to weave them in sometime. It's not like we're going to do something fancy with them. So that I just wanted to tell you. What else is going on?
And just remember that the book club is supposed to be a relaxing kind of thing, which
Right.
is why each month is not very strenuous.
Right. This is never going to put you over the edge. But I've heard so many people say, well, I want it now. I can't help it. I don't know what to tell you. I haven't typed it all up yet. You can't have it yet. But I will be happy to email you those clues if you are doing the Knit Companion, or if you're not going to be there some month.
Maybe we should switch it to 2 clues a month.
Keep it the way it was.
But then, what happens when we're done?
I know. Then we have
Keep it
another
the way
6
it was.
months.
And we have another 6 months to look at each other. Let's meet again just the way it is, and maybe we'll poll everybody. Wendy, who's a member of the group, is saying, nope, keep it just
Keep
exact.
it just the way it is.
A lot of people have also said that they like to have just, okay, I've got something that's going to take me a night or two to knit, and then I can go on to the other stuff that I was working on. So that's it. And don't forget to read those classically treasured books that we're reading.
Thought-provoking.
Very
Very
thought-provoking.
thought-provoking.
Thank God for Becca. We're going to have her send us some questions, because
Now,
maybe she
wait
can
a
do it
minute.
over Zoom.
Everybody's supposed to think of a question for the
That's
next
right.
one.
That was what we tasked you all with, that you had to do your own question. Which character would you rather be? That's going to be mine. Nobody else can take that. So on the docket for what's going on, we have open project night this Friday night.
Yep.
Knitters, crocheters, and if you're watching this and you have not come to one of our knit nights and think, oh, I won't know anybody, it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. Everybody is so nice, and you may find that you don't want to know any of us. But we would love to see you and welcome you into the group. So that's Friday night, and that starts
6 o'clock.
Cathy stays, right?
No, she needs time to.
Right. So 6 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. And then.
And it's just not knitting and crochet. If you're doing needlepoint
Yep.
or embroidery or something else.
Yeah, Carrie is starting to spin her own yarn, and she
yeah.
brought that drop thimble in, and we were all fascinated by that. That was very cool. She's doing a really good job with that. So yeah, anything like that you want to come on in, and we'll just all be inspired by you. Next Friday night is our sock class. It's our second, or not sock class, our sock knit along. It's our second one. You still can join. You just, come on in. As long as you're making socks with yarn from the store, we're happy to have you. And then we have another open knit night, and then September's over.
Project night.
So we had our first birthday club. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. We're very thankful and grateful to all of you who signed up for that. That was really good. I'm going to get Cathy to buy another pizza next week, so there's more pizza. We still had some left over, but people got shy when we got down to the end of it. They didn't want to take the last pieces. So if there's another pizza there, then they'll just keep it.
And it seems that the margarita pizza is the pizza of choice.
Yeah, the margarita pizza was good. It was very good.
Yeah.
And those cakes were money. Those were real good. So what else? What else we have to say?
So, samples for the shop. So we have a lot of new yarns in, right? We have Isair, we have Pasquale. We now have Shirley has loaned us this for the Earth 16. We've got the Paka.
Yeah, that sounds like I'm having a.
Anyway, so we have a lot of yarn in the shop. We need to make Pakawashi. And we need to make samples for it. So if there are things out there, patterns that you guys have seen that you were like, I wonder what this really looks like, just put something in the chat and let us know, because we need to make samples.
Yeah, we'll make it up and see what.
Yeah, we'll make it up and see what it looks like. So, so let us know about that.
And
Oh, Chandelier is watching.
hey, Chandelier, how are you? I know
How
you
hot is
can't
it
answer me, but I
today?
know you're saying, "Oh, I'm great. I miss you guys. We miss you too." See, I can have a conversation
And
with
in
somebody that doesn't even
fact,
talk to me.
Chandelier, somebody was in the other day asking about you.
And
Where
it was
are-
favorable. It wasn't
It
like it was the
was.
police coming after you with a warrant.
Because they wanted another weaving class.
Yeah, that would be nice. I
But-
do miss Chandelier. She did beautiful work. Those classes were
I
nice.
know.
Those were really nice. For those of you that don't know, Chandelier used to work at the shop and teach weaving at the shop and knitting, but she was mostly known for her weaving. But alas, she has moved to Arizona. So we did get to see her at the retreat though, so that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a good time.
So,
So lots of fun notions in. If you're starting to think about, getting stuff ready. I know it's still early, but I've already started to think about, little grab bag gifts for my friends and stuff like that. We've got lots of stuff that we can help you out with. Don't forget. Now, there was some discrepancy about this date. We are having our annual potluck / stitch marker exchange this year. At one point, we said it was going to be the second Tuesday or the second Friday in December, because that would be an open knit night. But then you thought it was in November.
but it's December.
It is December. So that that second Friday in December, I'm not sure what the date is, but second Friday in December, there won't be open work, but all of our knitting and crocheting friends will gather. Potluck, stitch markers, you can do store-bought stitch markers, you can do stitch markers that you halfway make, or stitch markers that you fully make. We've had all kinds of really cool stuff, and if you bring 10, you'll exchange with 10 people. If you bring 50, you'll exchange with everybody and maybe a couple twice. I don't know that we had almost 50 people here last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we also will do the potluck. So start finding your favorite Christmas recipe or not Christmas recipe, and we'll have a great time with that.
I'll do my kale salad again.
Oh, your kale salad, I made so much fun of that. I was like, who brings kale salad? It was so good. It was delicious. It was gone. You know, in a potluck, usually dishes aren't scraped clean. That was empty. And another thing that we'll be doing again this year that was fun last year, on the Saturday after Thanksgiving, what is it? Small business Saturday, when we kind of have like a little bit of an open up. We'll be doing the Christmas list again, your wish list.
Mm-hmm.
So start thinking about some stuff that you might want on that wish list, because remember, anybody that comes in and buys you anything off that wish list, it's just 10% off. So that was fun. A lot of people took advantage of that last year, and that'll start right after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
What?
Except for gift cards.
Except gift cards. Thank you, Wendy. No gift cards.
Put on my Shelly ad.
Yes, that's good. We need somebody to rein us in.
I don't know what
Otherwise,
we're going to do in a couple weeks. We're going to have to
You like
change
push
the
down
time.
and push the button yourself.
yeah. Wendy is moving on to another phase of her life.
God.
Does that sound way too heavy?
Yeah.
And she's not going to be working in the store anymore. She'll be in the store a lot, but she won't be working in here. So these Wednesday afternoons at 4:30, after I've been working all day, it may not go well. We have to have somebody that kind of keeps us in line. But we'll do it. We'll do it.
We'll do it. We'll figure it out.
We
'Cause
need
I'll be working all day.
right. No, I mean I've been at school all day. Sometimes
I
school
know, but
wears
I'll be
me out.
here all
You'll
day.
be here. We have to get one of those fingers that can press the
I
button.
can press the button. Maybe we'll have Cathy Clifton come in.
Well, did you look to see if you can get us a remote?
No, I haven't done that yet.
It's your job. You're going to either be pressing that phone or getting a remote.
You should 30 seconds to sit down. I think you can aim.
I can't.
No,
I'm not-
No, at the end.
That's
At the end.
yeah. That's not my phone. I would be afraid to touch it. I would break it. All right. So I think that's all we've got for today. Please remember, if you watching this now, or if you're watching it whenever, to shoot us a message and let us know what you would like to see for classes. I know we're going to have a technique class in double knitting, and the project makes a cowl. And I know that
I know what yarn you should use for that too.
I already started that.
Oh.
I'm using that and that.
Oh.
But yeah. So I know that there's a couple
Oh,
things
well.
coming up, but you can make it in a different one. It has to be worsted.
I know, but we just got the new Pasquale Tibetan worsted.
Oh, what's on your desk? Yeah, that's real pretty.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's it for us today. And we are looking forward to seeing you on Friday, or whenever you just feel like dropping in and knitting. Remember, we're closed on Mondays now. Help sessions are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But we're always here. You can always come in. Got a quick question? Don't hesitate to ask. Got a little bit of a longer question? Hold it off for Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday.
Yep.
Alrighty. That's it. We're going to make Cathy get off the couch and press the button.
I'm going to have to press the button. I got to get
Bye,
practice
guys.
in. Bye.